Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Fancy Sip Review. Today on the Fancy Sip Review, I'm going to be trying the newest flavor of THC infused beverages made by the company Ayrloom. If you do not know what Ayrloom is, this is the THC product line that is made by the company Beacon Skiff. Beacon Skiff is an apple orchard based out of Lafayette, New York, and although you can go there to pick apples or buy apple cider, they've branched out to different types of companies. They have 1911, their alcoholic cider line, where you can buy different types of apple ciders that are alcoholic, essentially, obviously. But once marijuana became legalized in New York, they started selling these Heirloom line drinks. With a company as big as Beacon Skiff, they knew what was important is being first to market. Ayrloom has created in New York State the first THC-infused seltzer. After doing that, they created the first THC-infused lemonade, and being an Apple company, they figured why not? They were also the first to market THC-infused apple cider company. Now, continuing their innovation, which although isn't technically innovative, is different states legalized this prior to New York. They've came out with a THC soda beverage. Now, what is interesting about this to me is instead of going for one of the more common sodas, such as ginger ale or Coca-Cola, or maybe Dr. Pepper or something like that, or even something as crazy as a THC game fuel, they went with vanilla cola, which is my favorite type of a soda. So I have very high expectations for this drink, but before I open this up and let you know what I think about this, let's see what's inside of this. The nutrition facts on this drink is in one 12-ounce can, you are getting 135 calories. There is no fat, 5 milligrams of sodium, 35 carbohydrates, 13% of your daily amount, 34 grams of sugar with an included 34 grams, making 68% of your daily amount of sugar. The ingredients in this drink are very difficult to read as the color of the can and the white don't blend very well. But the ingredients are filtered water, cane sugar, natural flavors, caramel color, which is where you're getting the cola color from, phosphoric acid, cannabis extract, carbonation, potassium sorbate, caffeine, and ascorbic acid. Even when trying to avoid energy drinks, I'm still getting something with caffeine in it. So that's everything on the can. Let's show off the can to the camera. As you can see, it is a very light brown colored design can. Right there it says vanilla cola, which is the flavor. They use their traditional flat art design with the hot air balloon in the clouds with what looks like a pride flag, but they just throw random colors. On this side of the can, it's telling you the safety importance of drinking this. And finally, here is the nutrition facts of the can. Look how difficult this is to read. This looks like I'm reading nutrition facts off of a gingerbread house or something like that. Which honestly, that would have been a pretty good idea for Heirloom THC-infused gingerbread houses or candy canes for the winter season. So with all that out of the way, we know everything about this. We know everything about the company of Ayrloom. I gave a brief history. Let's crack this open. Let's see how this tastes. So, without even putting this up to my nose, I can smell from a distance a very strong cola smell. You are getting a lot of strength of the cola, but much like Coca-Cola vanilla, this does have a scent of the vanilla that's in this. This isn't using vanilla extract like if you were to be making your own vanilla Coke. No, this just it smells like vanilla Coke, honestly. I mean, they're aiming for a vanilla cola type THC infused beverage, and that's what it smells like. Now, let's see what this tastes like in the mouth feel portion of the review. Will this have any lingering THC skunky taste, or will the cola flavor make it blend in and you won't even notice this? With only 5 milligrams of THC, which is on the lower end of these drinks, Ayrloom also has another line called Ayrloom Up, which are 10 milligrams. I mean, it's probably not going to taste very skunky. Being honest, on my initial sip, there is something unique about this drink. In the mouthfeel, you are getting a lot of that vanilla cola taste, but you aren't getting much of a THC flavor. On the front end, I'm noticing a lot of vanilla, but with the cola, it seems more on the back end of this drink. I'm going to give this one more sip. The drink does make the flavor of the vanilla stand out pretty well with the cola flavor. I am reviewing this as a THC infused beverage, so I can't hold this drink to the same standards of vanilla Coke or vanilla Pepsi. This is again an apple orchard that is making a THC infused soda, as they want to be first to market with these types of drinks in New York State. But this does taste like a pretty good generic soda. I wouldn't go as far as saying this tastes as good as vanilla Coke or vanilla Pepsi, but you are getting the taste of cola. You are getting the taste of vanilla, but it doesn't taste like a cola flavor that has vanilla in it. This tastes as if the drink blends so much that it's really hard to know what they were really aiming for in terms of the flavor profile. Did they want this to be a more vanilla drink? Did they want this to be a cola drink? I mean, you'd have to think they wanted this to be a vanilla beverage, as if they wanted to make the first THC soda in New York State, they would have just went with a THC cola, but vanilla cola is pretty delicious, so I have nothing against it. I want to give this one final sip and give my rating. One more thing of note that I should discuss with this drink is this beverage is a 1-to-1 CBD to THC drink, meaning that while you are getting 5 milligrams of THC, which is on the low end, you are also getting 5 milligrams of CBD, which makes this one of the higher CBD beverages in New York State on the market. Now, in terms of the flavor of this drink, it does taste kind of just like a generic cola, but I wasn't really expecting too much. I do think that this is a very tasty beverage, but in the terms of the 3 flavored Ayrloom beverages, I think this is probably at the bottom. The Ayrloom lemonade is delicious, the best flavor they have. The apple cider is pretty good as well, but this is good as a unique drink for people that are into soda. This could be used as an alternative to people making Jack and Coke or something like that, but it does taste just like a generic cola. So what will I give the Heirloom's first attempt at a soda, the vanilla cola? I want to be giving this an 8.5 out of 10. It is very difficult to mess up a flavor this good, and they did a pretty good job at their first attempt of a THC soda. It doesn't taste the best, but it does taste very good. And the vanilla smell does smell very good. It's just in terms of putting the two together to make a vanilla cola that doesn't really stand out on its own. It does have a minor flat taste to it, but as you saw, I just opened this, but it's their first attempt. I thought this was a pretty good drink. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've been the Fancy Sipper, and cheers.